Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I am in Montgomery, Vermont today at another covered bridge. In fact, this is the fifth one I have filmed, or I'm about to film, I guess. There are, according to the Montgomery Historical Society, there are 6 Jewett brothers covered bridges still standing, and they mentioned one. Was it Hopkins? It was Hopkins. That's on the border between Enosburg and Montgomery. I mean, right on the border. Now, as I said, this is going to be number 5 of the ones I filmed. And here's the thing. There is a 6th one, but it was dismantled and put into storage years ago to repair it. So I don't think that one is still around to film. When I plugged into Google Maps, it didn't recognize it at all. So I'm under the impression that it is still missing. But this is the Hutchins Bridge, and we can see right here in the signage, it says at the top, Hutchins 1883, a lattice-type bridge built by the Jewett brothers. The Hutchins covered bridge is a wooden covered bridge that crosses the south branch of the Trout River in Montgomery, Vermont, on Hutchins Bridge Road. Well, let's be clear. You have to turn onto South Brook Road, and then you go straight across. It's all dirt. Yeah, it's all dirt. And coming down here, it wasn't really fun to coming down this road, to be honest. Kind of loose gravel, big rocks kind of thing, like when I was driving the road to West Hill covered bridge. And I have to say it has the same sort of feeling as well. You can see some of the leaves are turning. Sound of water. Hopefully you can hear that. But definitely a kind of a creepy vibe. Anyway. So it was built in 1883 by Sheldon and Savannah Jewett. Now, if you were to look this up online, you'd likely see that Savannah Jewett is the name given. And that's because initially his name was thought to be Savannah, but people started looking at the census records and realized, oh, his name was actually Savannah. Okay. Well, you know, they also went to the cemetery where he's buried. Unfortunately, it just had the initials SG. So when we die, I know my plan is to have a headstone with my full name so people can see what my full name was. So if they want to conduct research, they can actually find me. Alrighty. This was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1974. The Jewett brothers, by the way, are credited with building most of the area's covered bridges. The Hutchins covered bridge stands in what is now a rural area of central Montgomery, carrying the dead-end Hutchins Bridge Road over the south branch Trout River, a short way west of Vermont Route 118. It is a single-span town lattice truss, 77 feet or 23 meters long, and 19.5 feet or 5.9 meters wide, with a roadway width of 16 feet or 4.9 meters, making it one lane. It has a metal gable roof, and its exterior is clad in vertical board siding, which extends around to the interior of the portals. Portals, of course, are the entrances. The siding stops short of the roof eaves, leaving an open strip. The bridge deck is wood planking, and the abutments consist of dry-laid stone blocks. Those at one end are laid on a large stone outcrop. The bridge was completed in 1883 by the Jewett brothers, who operated a sawmill in Montgomery's West Hill area. They prepared the wood for the bridges at their sawmill. The brothers are credited with building 7 area surviving covered bridges, distinctive in Vermont as the highest concentration of bridges in the state with a single attributed builder. Like the nearby West Hill covered bridge, the Hutchins Bridge was located in a bustling area at one time. Although it served a dead-end road, a butter tub company was situated there and used the bridge frequently. Also like the West Hill Bridge, activity slackened and the bridge was essentially abandoned, falling into serious disrepair. At one time, large steel beams were installed below the deck and tied to even larger beams running through the bridge over the deck to prevent it from falling into the river below. In 2009, it was reconstructed by Alpine Construction of Schuylerville, New York. It's the same company that rebuilt the West Hill Bridge. Today, the bridge shares another commonality with the West Hill Bridge. The approach road is little more than a one-lane gravel drive. A series of articles chronicling the work can be found at the Vermont Covered Bridges website. The West Hill Covered Bridge had a creamery, you may recall. I'll include a link in the description below to so you can watch my video on the West Hill Covered Bridge Road. Covered Bridge. All right, so let's go ahead and walk inside. I love to do walkthroughs of these covered bridges. Absolutely. One of my favorite things in the world. Ooh, and I see where I'm going to turn around. Up here at the Y. Love the ceiling. And look at this beautiful wide planking. Wow. We can see the vertical board siding has been extended just like I told you on both sides. I can see it at the other end too, but we'll see when we get to the other end. And we can see really clearly those little windows at the top. And you can see them on this side. Ooh. I don't know if you heard that, but a truck came through here. Holy cow. I'm sure he was as surprised as I. Well, be careful, there's a trip hazard right here. It's a little higher right there. These planks are a bit more, what's the word, concave? I don't think I can capture that. Well, a little bit. I think you can see how it slopes on the left side. And there we go. You can see those windows up there too. All right. Whew. The smell of the exhaust is pretty gross. Let's see. Does my light help somewhat? So we'll continue with the light. We can see the wooden pegs that were used to put the lumber together to form the lattice truss. Gets the name town lattice truss from the man who invented it in 1820, and that was Ithiel Town, an architect. Isn't this just beautiful construction? Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. Yes, it was rebuilt, but wow, it's just beautiful. All right, so we can see the vertical board siding on this side as well as that side. In fact, we can see it right there. Alrighty. So why a covered bridge? We view them nowadays as scenic, which they are. Most definitely. But they actually served a purpose, besides being beautiful to us nowadays. And that is, it kept the snow and other elements off of the bridge. Now in the wintertime, especially if there was a butter tub factory here, I'm presuming it's gone, but so if you have to travel on this in the wintertime, you do not want to do that when there's a ton of snow. Now understand that in 1883 they would not have plowed, they would have rolled the snow to pack it down so that sleighs could use the roads. So it protects the wooden planks because you have enough elements, wet elements, rain, snow, sleet, it's going to rot the boards. This makes sense that they had a covered bridge. And now showing you, let's see if I can show you. We want to show you this side because of the rocks. Isn't that nice? That is the Trout River. This might be my 4th video of a covered bridge crossing the Trout River. And over here we have some more of this wonderful sound. I love that. And on this side of the bridge, now what's interesting here, and different from all the others I have filmed, is this one only says Hutchins 1883. It does not say anything about the Jewett brothers, as all the others have said. And backing up so I can get a good shot for us. Alrighty, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video of the Hutchins covered bridge in Montgomery, Vermont, built by the Jewett brothers, and a testament to their building prowess, that it still stands. If you like my content, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. It would make my day. I'm also on all the social media you are, even TikTok. Traveling for History, 1L in traveling. Except for Twitter, where I am traveling for High 1, traveling for HI numeral 1. So until I see you again, hope you have a fabulous, fabulous night. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.